First thing that we're going to do is cut out our ribbon for our cat ears. We're going to cut out the triangles, and how big the triangles are depends on how big you want your cat ears to be. Keep in mind that we will be folding the bottom part of the cat ears down a little bit, so you're going to lose a little bit of height in that when you're deciding how big to make your triangles. So we're going to be making 4 triangles for the cat ears. So just take your scissors and cut out a triangle, and then we're going to make 3 more of these. So I just kind of take my first triangle and use it as a guide. That. And then we have 2, so just make 2 more triangles. Now that the black part of the ears is done, we're going to do the pink part. And so I've got smaller ribbon here, this is 1.5 inch. And we're just going to do the same thing basically, just cutting out 4 triangles. And then sealing the ends so they don't fray. And then you're going to do 3 more of these, so we have a total of 4. So now we're going to make the base for the clip to glue on our ear. Taking the base of your ear, we want to make sure that we cut out a piece to go on the clip that's big enough to hold it. So take your base and line it up, and mine is perfectly about the same size as the width of the ribbon. If it's not, then you'll want to cut it down, or do it this way if it's bigger. So we want to cut out a piece about 1/2 inch. And so do 2 of those, 1 for each clip. Okay, and then we're going to, once again, seal the ends. So taking 2 of your pieces of the black ribbon, line it up and make sure the points are together. And then we're going to be folding the bottom up a little bit. So just fold it up about 1/4 inch and then press with your fingers. And we're going to be creating a crease, as you can see here. So we've got that crease, and do it with both sides. Alright, so with the creases going the opposite way, you can see here the crease is going the opposite way, we're going to glue these 2 cat ear pieces together. So I'm just going to line the edges with glue and the bottom with glue. Kind of go up. And then very quickly put them together. And so now that piece is together, and we've got this opening on the bottom. And we can cut these openings to be so they're not sticking out once they're folded over. And again, seal your ends. Every time you cut, you seal your ends. Okay, so now that we have that crease there, we're going to add our pink for the cat ears. So take one of your pieces and we're just going to place it along the crease. So taking your hot glue, just do the same thing and just put hot glue along the back of that pink ribbon. and place it in the center of the ear. And so go ahead and do this with the other 2 pieces of black ribbon and add your pink ears. Take your lined clip, and then we're going to be gluing this inside right here. And so take your hot glue and just line this ribbon with the hot glue right in the center, and then slide your clip on, just like that. And then do the same thing with this side. Now I have mine set up to be going the opposite way because of the shape of the ears. I just had it set a certain way for when I'm clipping them on. Okay, and then now we're going to glue the ear onto the clip, and the bottom should go from each side to this side to this side. And if they don't, then you can cut them down to do that. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place hot glue, and I'm only gonna start on one side and then do the rest. So place hot glue on the clip. And then take your ribbon here and then glue it down. So, and you can just place it along here on this part, or you can place it along the inside. And just line up the edges. And so that finishes the part with the ribbon. So go ahead and do the same thing with this side, and then we'll add our marabou. So taking your marabou, and we sell these in lots of different colors right here at the Ribbon Retreat. So taking your marabou, I found it's easiest to find a point that's already been kind of kinked. That way it keeps kind of the point of the cat ear. So taking one of your ears, I'm gonna place hot glue along the top of it and kind of around it. And then taking your ear, we're gonna just guide it up and place it along the bottom of the marabou. Okay, and then let that dry, cool down. And then once it's cool, we're going to add hot glue along the edge of the ear. And go along the clip part. Alright. And then bring the marabou down. So feel the cord of the marabou and line it up on the ribbon. And then depending on how your marabou is, you might want to glue it kind of along the back. That would give it a good hold as well. And then you'll be sure to see more of the ears. And if you want to see more of the ears and the feathers are kind of getting all in the way, you can always just take some scissors and just cut them out of the way. Alright, so once this side is good, you can just take your scissors and go up to the clip and cut it off. And so that's how that side will look. So it covers up the clip, so you won't even be seeing the clip. And now we're going to do the other side and line it down here. So taking your hot glue again, just line it on the ribbon. And then bring that cord down. So you just feel where the cord is, feel where the ribbon is, and line them up. And like I said, if it's covering up too much, you can just cut the feathers. And there you go, a super cute cat ear.